Dear friends, do not be surprised at the fiery ordeal that has come on you to test you, as though something strange were happening to you. Imagine a goldsmith refining a piece of gold. The process isn't without heat, pressure, and some measure of discomfort for the gold. But the goldsmith understands that this process is necessary to bring out the pure, desirable gold. Similarly, our lives are like that piece of gold, and God, the master goldsmith, uses trials and tribulations as tools of refinement. The scripture in 1 Peter 4:12-19 illustrates this beautifully. The Apostle Peter in his letter implores us not to view these trials as strange or unexpected. Instead, we should consider them as part of God's grand design, a part of His refining process. In today's modern context, this scripture holds a profound truth. We all face challenges, whether it's in our careers, relationships, or personal lives. These challenges can sometimes feel like fiery ordeals pushing us to our limits. But let's take a step back and look at these trials from a different perspective. What if these trials are not meant to break us, but to make us? What if the pressures we face are designed to refine us, to remove the impurities in our character and to bring out the best in us? This is the essence of the message in 1 Peter 4:12-19. It's a call to embrace the unexpected, to lean into the discomfort, knowing that it's part of God's divine plan for our refinement. So the next time you are faced with a challenge, remember the goldsmith and his piece of gold. Remember that you are that piece of gold in the hands of God, the master goldsmith. He's refining you, making you into a vessel of honor, fit for His use. But rejoice inasmuch as you participate in the sufferings of Christ, so that you may be overjoyed when His glory is revealed. Let us find joy in our trials, knowing that they are shaping us into better versions of ourselves, preparing us for the day when His glory is revealed. Consider this: if God intended for all the days of your life to be easy, they would be. Yet we find that life often presents us with challenges, unexpected turns, and moments of hardship. But why is that? Take a journey with me. Picture a young man fresh out of college, brimming with dreams and aspirations. When he faces his first professional setback, it feels like the world is crashing down. But in that moment of despair, he begins to question, to seek, to grow. He turns to prayer, and in his faith he finds strength. This struggle, this setback, it wasn't a punishment, it was a tool of refinement. Or consider a woman in her 40s whose life seems perfect on the outside, yet she battles loneliness on the inside. When she reaches out to her church community, she finds comfort, purpose, and a sense of belonging. Her struggle with loneliness wasn't a curse, but a nudge towards a deeper connection with her fellow beings, a tool of refinement. You see, our struggles, our challenges, they are not arbitrary. They are a part of God's grand design. They are the chisel that shapes us, the fire that tempers us. As it is said in the book of Proverbs, as iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. Our trials are the grindstone against which we are sharpened. And while the process may be difficult, the outcome is a stronger, wiser, more resilient self. A self that is better equipped to serve God's purpose, to spread His love, to live a life of faith. So when you face a challenge, remember it is not a punishment, it is a tool of refinement. It is a part of God's plan to mold you, shape you, and bring out the best in you. And so we understand that our days are His tools of refinement. Have you ever wondered why certain things happen to you? Why you have to go through certain hardships? Sometimes life can feel like a series of trials and tribulations, each one tougher than the last. But have you ever considered that these struggles might not be random? That they could be part of a divine plan designed to shape us and help us grow? Take a moment to reflect on the story of Joseph, a man who was sold into slavery by his own brothers, falsely accused, and spent years languishing in prison. Yet all these hardships were part of a greater plan. They shaped him, prepared him, and ultimately placed him in a position of authority in Egypt, where he saved countless lives during a severe famine. Or consider Job, a man who lost everything he had, his wealth, his children, and his health. Yet in his suffering, Job never lost his faith. In the end, he was restored twofold, a testament to his unwavering trust in God's purpose, even in the face of unimaginable adversity. These stories and many others in the Bible illustrate that our struggles are not in vain. They are the tools through which God molds us, shapes us, and refines us. Like a blacksmith with his forge, God uses the heat of our trials to make us stronger, to purify us, and to prepare us for the purpose He has for us. In the words of the Apostle Peter in his first epistle, "Dear friends, do not be surprised at the fiery ordeal that has come on you to test you, as though something strange were happening to you." 1 Peter 4:12. This scripture encourages us to understand that our struggles are not anomalies. They are part of our journey, part of our growth, part of God's grand design. So the next time you find yourself in the midst of a struggle, remember this: it's all part of God's plan. It's all part of His purpose for you. And through it all, He is with you, shaping you and preparing you for the great things He has in store for you. For it is God's will that by doing good you should silence the ignorant talk of foolish people. Despite the storms, despite the trials, God's plan for us remains. The road may be rocky, the journey may be tough, but we must remember that God is with us, guiding us every step of the way. You see, these trials are not punishments. They are opportunities for growth, for refinement. They are God's way of shaping us into the people He wants us to be. Think about a blacksmith shaping a piece of iron into a beautiful work of art. It takes heat, it takes pressure, it takes time. But the end result is something truly remarkable. That's what God is doing with us. He's shaping us, He's refining us, and yes, it can be painful. Yes, it can be tough. But the end result, my friends, is something truly remarkable. Remember the words of 1 Peter chapter 4, verses 12 through 19. Dear friends, do not be surprised at the fiery ordeal that has come on you to test you, as though something strange were happening to you. But rejoice inasmuch as you participate in the sufferings of Christ, so that you may be overjoyed when His glory is revealed. So as we navigate the trials of life, let's remember that we're not alone. God is with us. He's guiding us. He's shaping us. He's refining us. And through it all, His love for us never wavers. His plan for us never changes. So take heart. Be encouraged. You are not alone in your struggles. You are not forgotten. You are loved. You are cherished. You are part of something much bigger than yourself. God has a purpose for your life, and every day, even the hardest ones, are part of His great plan. Remember, you are loved, you are cherished, and you are part of His divine plan. At the end of this journey, remember, faith can move mountains. Let's embark on this journey together. Share your stories of faith in the comments below, subscribe for more inspirational content, and let's continue spreading hope and love in our lives and the world around us. Together we can make a difference. Stay blessed. Thank you for watching our video. We hope that our stories and words have brought you some comfort and inspiration. If you found this video helpful, please click the subscribe button below. We promise to keep providing you with more enlightening videos that will surely touch your heart and soul. Stay tuned, and let's continue this journey of faith together. God bless you.